Actually, I wonder what time I could get if I try this now, because I'm really not warmed up. Yeah. That was. I locked up on the arc perm, but
What was that, like low three?
284.
284.
Um, I locked up on the arc perm, but I knew what PLO was coming, so I didn't pause to recognize.
Yeah.
That's why it was.
Yeah, that makes sense. Today we'll be taking a look at Ben Barron's 283 one-look F2L solve. This has some nice double X cross solution here and a nice multi-slot, which results in a very nice regripless solution if he one-looked the PLL, which he didn't. 283, 25 move solve, 11 move F2L. This is an insane solve. Let's head over to Ben for an in-depth explanation of the solution, what he inspected, what he didn't, and the execution.
Yeah, I'll explain the solution first, and then I'll show how I finger checked it. So the scramble, when I looked at it at the beginning, it looked kind of average. Then I realized, there's a one move square here on white. I'm sorry. And the edge is already solved. So this is already pretty good. Then I looked at my other cross pieces. Actually, I had three colors here, but I looked at white, and I saw this blue white white blue corner and edge pair. So I knew that if I inserted them with red here, this would also be solved. And so I'm looking for a double X cross here because I have two corners solved. And this is extremely lucky. The red-green edge solved. The red-blue edge. When I'll insert this white-red edge, it'll also be solved. So this is just 3 moves into a solved 2x2x3. On average, that's 9 moves optimal, I think. And that's for computers, which isn't findable by humans. So this is really lucky already. And yeah, so the last cross edge is here, and I'll finish the cross like this. Since I found this on inspection kind of quickly, it's a 5-move double X cross. I decided to inspect further, and I saw these. I saw this case. So this is an okay F2L case. If you just insert like this, or do the other pair. But another way of solving this pair would be like this, which pairs it up to an RUR prime or R prime U from R insert. Except if you do it from here, you do F prime. And you don't undo the F prime, you just insert this pair now. This also pairs up the other pair and inserts it. And when you do the F2 undo that, you also skip OLO. So it's 11 moves, which is nothing, that's insane. 11 moves, and you're onto PLL. And then that was an R prime. I had headlights on the left, so I did the inverse of the R prime alg, because yeah, I like the alg. And the U prime AUF, shut off. So I held it from this angle for a few reasons. This B and then RUD is pretty nice, of F and then LUD, but that's okay too. This also leaves me with 2 unsolved pairs on the right, which is pretty nice. Yeah, so I did it from here, B, R2, D, U prime, R2. But doing a B from pickup is pretty awkward, because either you pick it up and then already regrip, or you do some index B here. And that could work, but it's kind of risky, and I don't think I'd do that in a real solve. I guess in an OH solve maybe. So I held it from here, and start the timer, grip the cube like this, with my thumb on bottom, my left thumb on the bottom, and the right thumb on the front. C U, R prime Y L prime, kind of, C U at the same time, so like this, R2. And now I'm still in this grip, because I just did R2, R2. So I can already do this pair, with a D prime push here. Now it's sort of building F2 on the back, which is usually really awkward, but it worked here. So F2 R prime F prime R. Now this reverse G push, my right hand, and I'm at PLO. Now if I were really smart, I could like really quickly recognize that's an R perm, and also I'm looking at from here, so I can even see this. But I didn't do that. I defaulted to rotating to here, regripping my hand, then recognized it was an R perm, regripped again, regripped back to here. So if I somehow saw that, this could have been like 2.5, 2.4, I think. But there's no way I would have seen that. Yeah, so I guess I'll do some down solves and just try to get a good one. Because I'm probably going to mess this up. How the hell did I get a 2.8 on this? I have no idea. Okay.
This is something I struggle with sometimes on down solves. When I know that the solution is fast, I tend to like lock up and pause way too much. Because with that first one you did, you got 2.8, right?
Yeah.
And that's probably because you weren't expecting anything, right? So
yeah, because like it was a really nice FGO, but that doesn't mean I'll get a PB because I need to get lucky in the end as well.
for sure.
And this OLO skip wasn't forced at all. Usually I can influence OLO, and like OLO skips are honestly way more common than 1 in 200, 1 in 216, because like I know some winter variation, VLS, edge control, etc.
Mm-hmm.
But here, no, that I was not expecting OLO skip. So yeah, I was expecting like sub 6, actually probably a sub 5.
Yeah, it seems to me like it's with that kind of F12, you got to expect a 4 at most, you know.
Yeah, 11 moves for F2O. That's not. It's usually like above 30. It's really good. Okay. Yeah, this move is screwing me over. Okay, that works.
243, nice.
Yeah.
So that's what you would get if somehow you one looked all the way to PLL, and then
And didn't mess up.
yeah, and did it perfectly.
Yeah, this PLL probably took me around a second and a half on this solve, which is a bit worse than average. I'm not really sure. The solve was almost 9 TPS, I think, 8.8 or something, which is good for me. I'm usually around 8, maybe a bit less, maybe a bit more. I think it's because one look F2O means I can just turn it as fast as I can. And most fast solves I can think of, like my last PB, basically any official record, like current world record, last 5, I think like Felix's 473 was the last one without the PLL skip. And PLL, like, you can turn really fast in PLL. I think PLL usually makes your TPS higher. Unless if you're like Lucas or something, just gets 13 TPS up to L's. But yeah, so just PLO was over half the solve, so I think that made the TPS. That's what made the TPS not suck. Because this isn't the fastest 6 mover.
For sure. Yeah, that last F move at the end is very difficult to execute without lockup.
Yeah, I kind of wanna like explore F prime 2 gen, because you know how there was like Jay was promoting his F2 gen thing. So I was playing it, and F prime 2 gen is also pretty good. So like okay, this wasn't the example I was setting up. This works. This pair and F prime.
Yeah. All those weird multi-slots.
Yeah, like a bunch of cases, like this is an okay case. Okay, actually it pairs up the second one as well, but like this case doesn't look that special. But it's just F prime, solve that pair F. Yeah, I think this might have potential. Yeah. So 243, that's pretty good. I wonder what fast people could get on this. Because like they probably won't see this.
Mm-hmm.
If they like 25 moves. That's not much. And it was also like 2-look solution. So 2-look up here, I think. Same.
2-look, 3x3, yeah. I don't think I've ever had better than 3-look.
Oh, 3-look. Yeah, I've 1-looked F12 a few times, and I didn't have any skips in those or ZBLs or anything. It was 3-look. Yeah, I want to like improve my inspection more because you don't need to look ahead if you can just inspect the entire F12. Yeah, it's like most people really struggle. I know how Jay's his background is like plan 2 pairs, plan 2 pairs, plan 2 pairs, and I don't think it's that hard to plan 2 pairs, but everyone else disagrees. So
Well, you are color neutral. It's way harder when, yeah. Because I can only like, I'm switching to color neutral now, but when I was dual, it was like I could plan first 2 pairs maybe 10 to 20% of the time. Other times it was just like too complicated for either execution or planning.
yeah, I do get some hard scrambles where it's like no first pair is good. That means second pair is a long cross and then a long F12 solution, and 15 seconds isn't that much. Yeah, so I guess with the dual neutral, it's just way more common.
What was your PB before this?
It was 3.40, which was from almost a year ago. And I have a quote of myself saying, like, remember this entire breaking your PBs thing? I'm never going to do that again. Let's see if I can get the scramble.
Well, now you really, really probably won't break your PB ever again.
Honestly, yeah.